Emmerdale reunion hopes. Emma Atkins reflects on Charity and Vanessa's past and future. In a twist that's sure to reignite fan excitement, Emmerdale veteran Emma Atkins has opened up about the possibility of Charity Dingle rekindling her relationship with Vanessa Woodfield, a pairing affectionately dubbed Vanity by devoted viewers. With Charity currently involved in a highly emotional surrogacy storyline, questions are swirling around whether this could mark the beginning of a new chapter in her complicated love life, or the rekindling of an old flame. At present, Charity finds herself at the heart of a controversial and emotionally charged decision. She has offered to act as a surrogate for her granddaughter Sarah Sugden, a proposal that has blindsided her husband, Mackenzie Boyd. The development is particularly unsettling for Mac, considering that Charity had previously insisted she no longer wanted children. Now, that resolve seems to have shifted, and it's causing a major rift in their relationship. This unexpected decision is just one of the latest pressures on the already turbulent Charity-Mackenzie dynamic. Their marriage has been through the ringer recently, especially following the revelation of Mackenzie's secret child, Reuben, with Chloe Harris. And now, with Charity's focus redirected toward Sarah and the surrogacy journey, their marriage may be reaching breaking point. The Vanity legacy. Could old flames reignite? The return of Vanessa to the canvas, and the confirmed scenes between her and Charity, has led fans to speculate whether a romantic reunion might be on the cards. Emma Atkins weighed in on the speculation during a recent interview, hinting at the undeniable chemistry that still exists between the former couple. "I think when they do have scenes together, there's always that potential for an opening again, of reconnection, because they get on so well as friends," Atkins explained. "There's always that spark. For longtime viewers of Emmerdale, that spark has never truly gone out." Charity and Vanessa shared a rich, passionate, and complex love story, one that resonated deeply with audiences. From the initial flirty banter to the deeply emotional moments of vulnerability, their relationship offered rare depth and representation on primetime TV. Even after their romantic split, many fans held on to hope that the two might one day find their way back to each other. Emma continued, "You never know in soap properly what they choose to do from one moment to the next, and it's always a joy to work with Michelle Hardwick. So either way, it's going to be a win-win." Her words suggest openness to the possibility of a reunion, while also acknowledging the value of the underlying friendship between the characters. "Even if they just have a lovely friendship, because there is a friendship there to be had," she added. "I just don't know at this moment in time what they'll do with the pair of them, but I can definitely see an opening happening already, because there's been dialogue between them, but of what nature, I don't know." That ambiguity might be frustrating for fans, but it's par for the course in the ever-evolving world of Emmerdale. In soaps, relationships often shift and adapt with the drama, and Charity is a character known for being emotionally impulsive and unpredictable. A marriage on the edge, Charity and Mackenzie's rocky road. As much as the prospect of Vanity rekindling their romance excites fans, there's still the issue of Charity's current marriage. Mackenzie Boyd, despite his own recent failings, has shown commitment to Charity. Yet his reaction to her offer to become a surrogate for Sarah has laid bare the deepening cracks in their union. For Emma Atkins, the strain is both understandable and dramatically rich. Considering the amount of strain their marriage has been under with other things as well, such as the secret baby with Chloe and Reuben, "I'd like to think it could withstand the test of time," she reflected. And it could withstand this amount of pressure. But even Atkins concedes there may be a limit to how much stress a relationship can endure. "Then sometimes you go, something's got to give here. Like, how much more can they actually take?" The surrogacy decision feels like a tipping point, not just because of what it represents in terms of physical and emotional commitment, but also because it contradicts Charity's previously firm stance on motherhood. For Mac, this reversal stings. It raises old wounds and trust issues, especially since their marriage is still relatively new and already riddled with unresolved tension. This latest development could push Mackenzie into making some hard decisions, or perhaps push Charity into confronting unresolved feelings for Vanessa. Behind-the-scenes secrets. A wedding that never was. Adding another layer of poignancy to the Charity-Vanessa saga is the revelation that a wedding between the two was once on the cards. Behind the scenes, a Vanity wedding was being developed, but had to be scrapped due to practical constraints, something that still lingers in the minds of fans and, evidently, in the hearts of the actors themselves. For Atkins and Hardwick, the character's unfinished business remains a tantalizing narrative thread. Vanessa's reappearance and the emotional intimacy that still lingers between the two provide fertile ground for new drama. Whether it's a romantic revival or a renewed friendship remains to be seen, but either path offers strong emotional storytelling. Why fans still root for Vanity. The relationship between Charity and Vanessa has always stood out, not just for its emotional intensity, but for the way it challenged and evolved both characters. Charity, often brash and emotionally walled off, showed a softer, more vulnerable side with Vanessa. Meanwhile, Vanessa, the dependable village vet, found herself swept into a chaotic but passionate romance that tested her boundaries and beliefs. Together, they balanced each other in surprising ways, something that resonated deeply with audiences, especially LGBTQ+ viewers who rarely see such fleshed-out lesbian romances portrayed with nuance in soaps. In the years since their breakup, fans have consistently campaigned for a reunion, flooding social media with hashtags, fan edits, and pleas to the show's writers. The chemistry between Atkins and Hardwick, close friends off-screen, only fueled those calls. And now, with the pair once again sharing scenes, that spark may very well turn into a flame once more. What could the future hold? From a storytelling perspective, the show's writers have several roads they could explore. Should Charity and Mackenzie's relationship collapse under the weight of emotional betrayal and miscommunication, it might open the door for Vanessa to step back into Charity's life. Perhaps as a friend offering support, or maybe something more. Alternatively, the show could use Vanessa's return to highlight Charity's growth, showing how past relationships continue to influence present choices. A renewed friendship might even provide Charity with the emotional clarity she needs to resolve things with Mackenzie, for better or worse. There's also the possibility that Vanessa herself might be exploring new directions in her personal life, a new partner, a fresh career path, or even a return to old habits. Whatever the outcome, the tension and tenderness between her and Charity are certain to deliver compelling drama. Closing thoughts. A win-win for storytelling. Whether Vanity is headed for a full-blown romantic reunion or simply a return to mutual respect and support, there's no denying the emotional weight that comes with bringing these two characters back into each other's orbit. Emma Atkins' comments underline just how special the dynamic between Charity and Vanessa continues to be, both on screen and off. As she puts it, it's always a joy to work with Michelle. So either way, it's going to be a win-win. And for viewers, that joy translates into riveting television, the kind of storytelling that Emmerdale has long excelled at. With emotional complexity, relational realism, and just enough unpredictability to keep fans guessing, the Charity-Vanessa arc could once again become one of the show's most talked-about storylines. So, whether you're Team Mac or a lifelong Vanity shipper, one thing's clear: Charity Dingle's love life is as fiery and fascinating as ever. And the best may still be yet to come.